Required Taste podcast.
Literally what he threatened to happen is happening.
All right.
It's that other one all over again.
This is another episode all over again.
Even earlier.
Nazi gold.
The first time we got through a minute and a half.
Jeez. Can I do the intro?
No.
All right.
It's so warm.
It's just so hot.
It's so hot in here. John's dripping sweat on me.
You asked for this.
No, I didn't.
We're in your house. This is your responsibility.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
I'm not even the oldest one here. That's freaking Ben. He's the responsible one.
Stifle yourselves.
Anyways, welcome to Required Taste podcast. We are back this week. It is your boy Tech Daddy
It's Queen Bee.
and these two.
Fucking
Ben and John.
That's a good Zoidberg.
that was a good.
That's Curly.
Oh, I thought it's the Zoidberg and Curly
fair.
have the same thing there. Anyways, welcome to Required Taste podcast. We're back. If you are new to the podcast, thank you for giving us a listen to. Sorry about the intro. we are with children
We're not sorry.
today, so
You left us in charge of the remote. That's
I
your
gave
fault.
you one job.
A blue button.
that is
I
one. It
can't
should be a red one.
I can't see
A
if it's
condom
blinking
would have
or not.
prevented this.
I'm still like only 80% sure the camera's recording. I see something blinking
I see it
on.
blinking from here, so
I
I think we're
can't-
fine.
I don't know if I just can't see it or like
I thought you were grabbing the remote to hit the button. I was like, no, don't touch it.
I can't see it from the angle that I'm at. That's
Yeah, it's probably fine. But the audio is for sure recording, so
well, at least there's that.
yeah. So anyways, if you're new to the podcast, thanks for giving us a listen to. Normally we have the shenanigans after I do the intro, but here we are. So if
Can't
you're the-
contain this.
oh my God. So if you're new to the podcast, thanks for giving us a listen to. We appreciate the you guys checking us out. We're a history-based podcast. We do a little bit of music, a little bit of mystery here and there. Today's kind of a very lax history episode.
We're just chilling.
Yeah, honestly, this is going to be one of our
We are not chilling anything.
No,
We
that's
are-
true.
We are soupy.
We are sweating our asses off right now.
It's true.
Soupy.
It is true. Yeah,
Super
it's
soupy.
It is
very warm.
Super
real
soupy.
soupy in this room.
It is real warm up
We
here.
are swimming.
Honestly, we need people to donate to us so we can get a fucking air conditioning unit up here. So if you love us
And some new chairs, please.
and some new chairs, we
I'm
need to.
sweating through my shirt and we just started.
Yeah, we just
That's
got
why I
on
wear
here.
black
Maybe it's because
predominantly.
you started laughing like a hyena because of a remote.
It's not the remote.
The remote was funny. You should take notes.
Okay. So, anyways, if you are a returning listener, we appreciate you sticking with us all these years. Thanks for giving us the likes, all the follows, all the reviews. Thank you for all the support over the 3 years and whatnot. We're up here sweating for you. So, as per usual, you get your forehead kisses.
I think this is the
There we go.
first episode I've been back on in like 6 months where I've heard forehead kisses because DJ and B are never
Isn't-
here.
Yeah, because right,
It's just normally the three of us.
right.
This is only the second episode that we've ever been on together.
Yeah,
And how quickly did it happen again?
How did it devolve? You mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure DJ's alive. I haven't seen him in.
He was
On
just
it.
at
He was
your
at your
house.
house like 2 days
like
ago.
48 hours.
All right, you all expect me to remember shit. That's
Yes.
terrifying.
There was only like 8 people at your house.
It was your house, your invite.
He ate the food that you cooked.
I'm not sure I was there.
Okay,
He wanted to ride your tractor, remember?
that's true.
That is a euphemism, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh God. Yeah, like so you weren't there. Your blind husky was the one who did all the cooking. She did great.
She did it. She's
She nailed
talented.
it.
I love the fact that Rita likes me now.
She
Rita's
did run away the next
really
day.
sweet.
Seriously?
Oh jeez.
She came right back.
Well, that's
She
what
was trying to find Ben.
I'm fine with it. Last time that neither dog would come near me. I didn't expect
That's
the
progress.
Yeah, I didn't expect the blind one to at all.
I think she only liked me because I gave her like 3 giant chunks of sausage.
It is a magical moment when they are like, "You're all right.
Yeah.
You're tolerable to give me things."
I'll allow you to
Right,
feed
to
me
feed
sausage.
me.
Feed me.
Sounds like my dating life. I allow you to give me sausage.
Wolf, you can ride the tractor, DJ.
All right.
We walked right into that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right.
The
So
water tractor is fucking legit. That is my
mine comes in tomorrow.
That is
Yeah,
the
I think Ben
happiest-
wants to order one too.
I'm thinking about getting one myself.
Yeah, I have a new garden hose, and the tractor comes in here tomorrow.
They
Pretty
will,
excited about it.
They will not be contained though. Like I said,
That's fine.
both nights it immediately ramped off and just tried to go off and do its own thing.
You know, that's fine for me though, because I have like a lot of yard and I don't pay for water, so like it could go forever. I don't give a shit.
It did immediately get stuck, so it's not like it like traveled off and was never to be seen again.
Fair enough.
It
For those of
became
you who don't know,
sentient.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, for those listeners and viewers that don't know what the fuck we're talking about, there's this. We're over at John's house for a little podcast powwow, and he had this new device. You were just talking about it. You didn't even show us the damn thing yet, and it was like,
Yeah.
it was like,
We're so
I got this
excited
like
about it.
tractor. I got this like tractor water water hose. I'm like, what are you talking
Like sprinkler.
about? Sprinkler.
And we were all like demanding to
He
see
just
it.
leaves
What are you
it
talking
super
about?
ambiguous on purpose.
Yeah,
Every time.
left is hanging.
because I wanted you to ask about it.
We would have asked about it if you told us what it was anyway.
But you kept saying it was
About my water tractor.
you kept saying it was a tractor, and I couldn't
Am I wrong?
imagine in my brain.
It
I was
was.
like, "What do you mean it's a tractor?"
It's a tractor, Brandy. It has two big wheels and then the little.
It is. It's a tractor.
It is a tractor.
it's a
So
tractor.
essentially, what happens is due to hydropower, it hooks up to a water hose, and it actually moves, and it goes around. It follows the holes around your yard.
At a blistering pace.
That's so fast.
Your mic stand is like directly in front of my face.
Okay.
That made it worse. I think.
Did you see it going any other way?
This is going to be a great episode. All right, so as per usual, we try to start off every episode with a little bit of banter, which you've already been hearing. We try to do this about 10, 20 minutes or so. If you want to actually get into the topic, you can fast forward. But honestly, this week's topic is pretty much going to be halfway banter anyways. I got some dates in here. And
kind of
that's
just winging it at this point.
yeah, we had like a day to figure out a topic, and we had this one from like a while ago that we never touched.
And it's
because last
also-
time we got derailed.
Yeah, and it's also like way too hot to be doing any like deep research and really getting into something.
I agree with that.
So
I agree with
we're
that.
all like kind of half out of our minds today.
It's true. Yeah, I got home from work and I had to go out and cut my grass. So like I was just outside cutting the grass. I'm like, okay, let me just do this now because tomorrow's gonna be hotter. Don't want to do that. Sounds horrible. So, anyways, normally DJ comes up with the questions, but he ain't here. He probably got kidnapped by aliens. So this week, because of the topic being fast food and food in general, think back to your childhoods. What was your favorite Happy Meal or Burger King meal toy that you ever received?
Oh,
Toy.
this is easy.
Mine's pretty easy.
The Burger King Pokeball
Yes.
little metal
Where you
thing.
pushed it and it popped open and it had the gold.
Yes.
Yes.
That was peak.
That was a great, both
That
great
was
answers.
incredible.
This was the same thing.
Yeah, well, no, I'm saying like both of you guys have a great
Oh,
answer.
yeah.
Yeah. That was
a good one.
definitely my
That's
favorite.
a solid answer. Mine's a little different. What you got, Ben?
Mine's not a toy.
Because I think ours is probably the same.
Well, we talked about it before as the Batman Forever mugs.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hands
That
down.
is it.
Easily the most valuable thing I ever got from McDonald's.
You know what's funny? Like I went, I was at visiting my parents a few months ago, and I actually saw my mug there.
Oh, did you?
So it still exists. I just
Hell
gotta
yeah.
grab it from next time I go down there. I'm bringing it home with me. I'm gonna be
As you
drinking out of
should.
it one day. I'm gonna drink orange juice out of it, like those 2 gulps of orange juice that it holds. Because like as a kid, I thought this mug was great, and then as an adult, I'm like, this thing is tiny, dude.
It's a child-sized mug.
Like,
But in your child hand, it looks like
I also
A
really
mug.
liked when I was little. I liked the little beanie babies that they would give us. Like,
I remember those. Yeah,
like they called them teeny beanies,
Remember when corporations liked us?
right?
yep. We're gonna die. Well, that's pretty much our topic today.
They would like actually give like good toys
Mm-hmm.
instead of just like plastic junk.
yeah. I don't know if I would go with liked us as much as the exchange was more fair.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it already happened. All right, so I had to Google it real quick because you mentioned Batman Forever. They were showing it in the theater again, but it already happened. It actually was actually no, I'm sorry, I was wrong. It's coming up next week,
Hell
July
yeah.
20th to the 23rd. They're showing Batman Forever again at the Imagine Theater in Portage.
Hell yeah.
Put it out there. I'm down to go if you
down.
guys are in.
I'd check it out.
Just gonna put that out
As
there.
long as it's not the Clooney one.
I think it's like Batman Forever was the one with
That's Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's like $10 last time I went.
Nothing wrong with that.
I can pay $10.
I can pay
Sure.
$10.
The new Imagine theaters are super nice, and
We want them to sponsor us
yeah,
desperately. We need new chairs.
Yeah, that's
give us your chairs.
we saw.
Honestly.
with
we
the
t-
recline.
We took
Theater
my
chairs, hell
we,
yeah.
we took my nephew there to see The Mask. Actually, on his or its 30th anniversary.
Nice.
That hurt. Yeah, because it was last year. Because it was 94. So it was his 30th anniversary. That was cool. That was cool. I like that theater.
By the way, the Batman Forever is his 30th anniversary. As you just die a little bit inside.
He's not down a little bit. You can see it's called aging.
Okay. So
we're all dying.
So
slowly.
Jan, I think you were what when this came out? 30 years ago, you were what, 2, 3?
Yeah.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
you.
I'm still not convinced he doesn't piss his pants.
I was almost 5.
Thanks, B. Thanks. Your words are so comforting.
I represent the youth of the podcast.
Okay.
You go on and keep believing
The
that.
youths.
The youths.
Wait, what year were you born?
92.
Okay, so you're still a millennial, right?
Yeah, the millennial goes all the way up to like 97.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
I think it
90,
does.
96, I think is what I read.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
good.
There's like a 25-year gap. So when people are like millennials these days, I'm like, you're describing anyone from like
81.
That's true. I'm like
81.
right in the middle,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think.
And I mean,
Yeah.
what happened to Generation Y? Like growing up,
dead.
That's what millennial was
no,
supposed
that's
to
what I
Supposed to
mean.
be.
Like, but like, what happened? Because like growing up, that's all I ever heard was Generation Y, and then
And then the millennium happened. They're like, well, we
And
need
then
something
this.
derogatory to
Yeah, they
describe
were
this
like
generation.
these kids these days and their
'Cause-
technology
because
and the new millennium.
X millennial Z, that makes sense.
So, just for clarity purposes, the millennial generation is between 81 and 96.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm like smack dab in the middle.
Yeah, we were at towards the beginning.
Yeah, 86.
So you have millennials that are 44,
Yeah,
That is
Yep.
so funny.
and then what was it? 97 was the end of it.
96.
96.
96. So 28 to 44 is millennials.
My uncle is a millennial.
My boss is, which is hilarious to me. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck happened here?
My last job, my boss was a millennial, but she was like hardcore boomer mentality. And so
Trash.
anytime she had to mention that she was a millennial, she goes, I'm a millennial, unfortunately. And I'm like, bitch,
I hate people who are
I'm
like that.
bitch, we
Right.
don't want you.
They're like, I don't
Right.
identify as a millennial. Too fucking bad. It's the year you were born. It's not like a lifestyle. Chill out.
Well, then you have the people that want to do like the sub generations. Like, so I think we will be zennials.
Oh, like a zillennial or whatever
Zennial,
the fuck.
I
That's
think,
so
or whatever.
stupid.
Yeah, because we're closer to X, right?
Yeah, Zennial.
Right. Yeah, it's so dumb. But the
mean,
thing that always
which is-
will drive me nuts though is that like people always like, even nowadays, we're like, man, these fucking millennials when they start paying their own bills, like, dude, we're in our 40s. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
we've been paying our own bills for a long time. We're paying your bills,
The youngest
Honestly.
one is 28.
parents.
And I won't lie, the Zennial thing is probably the dumbest one when you think about it because it's if you mix the generation before and the one after, they make the same sound. Zennial.
About right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, the whole like concept of people being like kids these days, like that happens with every single generation. Like
Literally.
it's not exclusive to any one generation. Every generation thinks the one that comes after them is a bunch of idiots.
So I think
Yeah.
Every
Well,
generation.
But then they look at the millennial and Gen Z generation who got fucked.
Yeah, that's true.
there was recently some ancient, it was over in like Syria or Turkey, somewhere over there. And they found some ancient scrolls, and they were sitting there trying to decipher them. And once they did, it was basically like kids these days.
Yeah.
Just like this has literally been
There's,
going on for eons.
Since the dawn of writing.
There's like some like
Fuck these kids was the first thing written down.
there's some like newspaper article from like the 1800s or whatever that's basically like he's like a politician or something, and he's saying like kids these days and they're always reading books. All they do is read books. They don't even look up from their books. And it's
Oh,
like,
no.
Jeffrey Chaucer, that's brain rot.
good.
I did have
Exactly.
I did have the good fortune at my last job to work with some of the people or some people from that generation, and I do have hopes. I do have hopes.
No, yeah,
Eric, Canyon, Nathan, if you're listening, you know. But
my little cousins, okay, like they are fantastic. They are so smart. They're such like good people, most of them.
Yeah.
I
But
think
they're, I mean, like, you know, I don't think it's like a generational thing. I think it's just some kids are assholes.
Yeah, honestly.
I think it's just people are pissed off that they have different values in them.
Yes.
And I
that's
think
exactly what it is.
I think the one thing you'll see with like the newer generation after millennials, the Gen Zers, like they will fuck somebody up if they feel attacked. Like if you try to attack one of their own, they will come at you in force.
Yeah.
They will immediately respond and be like, "Oh no, we're gonna ruin your fucking day." You try to bully one of them, you have a force coming at you.
Well, you have the full force of the internet coming at you because they had all of it. We were born into it. Like we were born, okay, cool. Then the internet happened, so we use it. But like
one thing I did hear though is like Gen Z has a little bit harder of a time like actually using technology because how do I explain this?
it's a source of entertainment rather than a tool.
Yeah, so like
their mind.
we grew up as it was forming, so we kind of know a little bit of like the back end side of technology and how it works and stuff. And then like we had to like figure shit out on our own. And then like Gen Z, everything is like all streamlined now, and so they don't really know how a lot of it works. So like if something breaks, you know, they're like, you know, they don't know necessarily.
Think of it in terms of like if somebody's a mechanic, like we all know our car guy.
This is where I was. This is exactly where I was going.
And I was like, if you know a mechanic, he knows how to drive, and he knows how that.
carry on.
He knows how that car works. Whereas, like if you have a race car driver, he knows how that car works. Tell him to change literally anything on it, and he will have no.
We're going a little different direction.
He will have no idea. He knows how to operate it, but if something fucks up, he's
exactly.
like,
that's kind of how it is.
Shit, what's an alternator?
Yeah.
Which, like, it's not their fault. It's just how.
So I was gonna liken it to like my grandfather and him being a mechanic back in the day with a garage and everything. That was the family business. But he was born in 29, so not quite the inception of the car, but it hasn't changed much. And then he got to watch it, change throughout the years and everything. And, a little bit got added, a little bit got added, a little bit. But you've been along that ride the whole time to understand all of the technological changes that have happened.
Yeah.
Versus, I just graduated school. I'm going to mechanic school. Oh, my God.
I dated a girl who had a daughter who, at the age of 2, knew how to unlock my phone.
Yeah. That was my...
It wasn't... She didn't know numbers, but she knew the pattern of my code and could unlock my phone and knew how to get to YouTube and knew how to do...
My little cousin Levi, I love this story. He was like a year and a half old. Okay. He's, I don't know, 10 now, but he was like a year and a half old. And I have him like sitting, it was like Christmas time or whatever, and I have him sitting on my lap and I'm holding him and I'm like scrolling through my phone or I'm like holding it. And he looks and he grabs my phone, and the first thing this 1.5-year-old child does is go like this. I was like, what? You don't even know how to say mommy yet. How do you know how to unlock an iPhone?
They know the word YouTube before mommy.
Yes.
But
they know dude perfect before they know mommy.
Oh jeez. But yeah, like it's but it's funny though because like we were saying that like we don't have an issue with Gen Z. Like they're fine.
I'm fine with Gen Z.
They're fine. They're cool, I guess.
Kids these days.
They make fun of millennials more than anything else,
Get off my lawn.
fucking take our style for everything, which is hilarious to
I
me.
know.
Because they say that we're
I was
like
just gonna say the 90s are back, but
they say our generation. Well, yeah, like they're like the millennial generation are a bunch of like cringy and da 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 da. And then they dress like we used to. Like, okay,
but like
cool.
I remember
our slang was words.
I remember having a conversation with my mom when I was like 11, and I was picking out clothes at like Kohl's or something, and I was like, "Oh my god, I love these jeans!" And she looks at them and she goes, "I had jeans exactly like that when I was in high school." And I literally remember being like, "No, you didn't." And she's like, "No, I swear." She's like, "All of the styles that you're picking out right now is like stuff that I wore when I was in high school." And I'm like, "Nuh-uh." Like I was such a little asshole.
You start thinking about all those themed days at school.
Yeah.
It was 70s day, 80s day. Like,
Nope. I already know where you're going with this, and I don't like it.
Yep.
It happens that fast,
90s
doesn't it?
day.
Wait,
It happens that fast.
well,
Yep.
somebody said the emo nights at concerts are just the disco for our parents.
Oh my God.
It
I
is.
read that.
It
and
is.
it's not inaccurate.
That hurts my soul.
So buffets.
Yeah, so about this.
I'm gonna go
So
kill myself in the corner.
topic
Mark him! Mark him!
Okay, like speaking of, so like, okay, things have like evolved so much since then because when you think back, when we all first started having cell phones, there were so many different, like they were different colors, there were different varieties, different brands, like you had options.
Different
basically.
functions.
And now it's like everything is exactly the same. And like, I don't know, maybe the back of your iPhone will be another color, but you
Kind of where we're going.
Well, yeah, but the funny thing about the color of your phone is that you probably never see it because there's a case on
exactly.
it. But
Like there were
but
there
they're
were
still
girls.
the same brick though.
There were girls in my high school that had like the pink Motorola Razor.
Oh, you were high class if you had a razor.
Yeah, I didn't have a Razor. I had a
I did
Razor.
not. I had my phone flipped the other way,
And then
it
my
had a keyboard.
my ex boyfriend had an orange.
Oh, the
like-
sidekick?
It was like a side lick.
Or-
That's what she said.
Caliente.
We hope so.
No, I had like it was like that. It had like a keyboard, but it wasn't a sidekick. It was like a whatever, and it was
Yeah, 'cause-
orange.
yeah.
And my ex boyfriend gave it to me.
You remember the two-way
nice.
messengers?
Yes. Oh my
With a
God.
little-
The what was it? Sprint, the 2-way.
Well, they had the
Well, not just-
there was a
there
chirp,
was that,
but that's
but-
something else.
Yeah, I'm talking about something that basically was right between a cell phone, texting, and a pager.
Oh,
And that was its
Oh,
only.
yeah.
you remember-
They,
it
they
was
used to
literally-
come in like these crazy colors too.
Yeah, it was literally a two-way messenger.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
I know exactly what you're talking
I don't
about.
know what it's exactly called.
because I always wanted one.
I saw one in the wild my whole life.
Oh, dude, I
Back
feel my
then.
friends had them, man. Like they were fucking cool. Because I remember though, I always wanted one because it wasn't a cell phone. It was you could just text with it.
Yeah.
it was like a texting pager essentially.
That's what it says, right in the middle.
Yeah, it was.
between the two.
I forgot all about that. That's a memory I haven't
I
had
was
in
thinking
forever.
of like the fucking walkie-talkie.
Yeah, no.
Oh well, you're talking about the chirp back in the day, the
Yeah.
Motorola.
Yeah, push-
Ooh,
Push
that
to talk with
drove
Nextel.
me nuts.
Where you at?
I
I
hated
dated
it.
a guy who had one of those, and he would like talk trucker speak to his friends. He would be like
Oh,
10-4,
jeez.
and it would like 2 in the morning. Yeah,
The little fucking chirp.
2 in the morning. His friends would be like 2-weighing him, and I'm like, turn that fucking thing off.
It was, but granted, they were annoying as hell. But it gave us one banger of a song.
That's true. She a 2-way chick.
Oh well, I was thinking about the other one. That's a good one too, though.
Oh, what are
I
you
was
thinking of?
I was thinking of Where You At.
Oh yeah.
With Ludacris, Kanye, and was it T.I.? I can't remember. Anyways, that was a great song. But what we're talking about today? We're talking about some
buffets.
Yeah,
And are we allowed to say Kanye anymore in this world? I've lost track.
I
would
still do.
distance.
Pass.
I still say it.
I'll
but
pass on Kanye.
I was actually listening to.
I'll say Kanye in a humorous way.
I still listen to the old stuff. The old Kanye is
It's
still
like
untouchable.
Chernobyl of like you can appreciate what it was. Stay the fuck away from it.
And I do. And I do.
But yeah, no, things have become boring. Is what I was getting at.
Yeah, and that's essentially what's happened to the fast food industry, and I mean the death of buffets is part of that
Yep.
too. But I was thinking about when we were originally recording this episode, which was supposed to have been like a month ago. I think we started doing this, and then we got completely sidetracked.
Is this the one we did accidentally random TV stuff?
Yeah. Essentially, I don't know.
We started talking about like TV and movies
We're
and stuff.
waxing poetic.
We were
And we just lost the plot completely.
completely, and we just never went back to it.
That is unlike us.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well,
John wasn't even there to blame.
Yeah, honestly, that's the first.
I was
But
there in spirit.
we were we were at John's house yesterday 2 days ago having a what the fuck was that? Goddamn lint.
Not a wasp. I've been looking.
Thanks. Anyways, I think it was like a piece of lint or something.
a wasp. Is there a wasp in here?
Not right now, I hope.
Oh my god.
Not
Everyone panic.
Oh, it's this.
Oh.
A wasp from his
Are you?
thing's been right now.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You missed.
Okay. This is gonna be
Wow.
great.
Get your gun.
You missed again. Yeah, he just shoots it.
Please don't.
You might have got it if you had a light, like
Are
an
you-
O light.
I will fucking blind you on principle.
All right. So anyway, so we were talking about essentially like the death of the buffet, and also just how every fast food chain from our childhood is completely
Gray.
like honestly like
They
all
all
the
look
joy
exactly the
and
same.
light
Yeah.
of our life that we once had.
You know,
They once had, and now it's all gone.
The best comparison I heard today, trying to like redo what little research I could,
Yeah.
was airport terminal.
Airport
An
terminal.
airport terminal.
Sure. I see what you're going for.
So, and I'm interested to hear
The outer
what you guys
architecture.
say, because I came across a couple of different like interesting opinions, and it's all like fairly self-explanatory.
Yeah, when
But-
you
and the-
actually look into it, it's like it makes
And
sense.
but there's some like interesting culprits here.
Okay.
So and again, we're talking about how like when you think of your childhood, of like you think of the McDonald's with the play pays, and we're gonna say McDonald's about 1,000 times this episode.
They better be
Of,
paying
like,
us.
Well, they were the cornerstone of it all.
Honestly.
the giant golden arches, the yellow and red fucking restaurant, and how
Rock
like
and roll McDonald's.
like Burger King went like they all used to be like this. They all had their own look, their own feel, and
The Wendy's sunroom and the salad bar.
Oh man, I missed that.
the Wendy's salad.
The
bar.
Wendy's salad bar.
I forgot.
I know.
Who remembers the Pizza Hut buffet?
Oh my God, yes.
You know, there was actually one still at the middle of Indiana for quite some time. It's closed now, but
It's kinda like
it was
there's-
like the last one I knew
There's
about.
a retro
Bro.
Pizza Hut in Geneseo, I think.
Well, it's
That might be the one I'm thinking of
Let's
because
go.
it had a fucking had a buffet.
I
Still.
remember sharing it with all of us once a long while back before we even talked about this
I
episode.
would hurt someone for some Pizza Hut right now.
Well, yeah, they closed all the ones up
I
here.
haven't had Pizza Hut in over a year.
Well, they closed all the ones up here, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah.
well, it's kind of like there's still a Blockbuster open up.
Well, in Canada, but I thought it closed.
Oh, did it?
I think it did.
It was Canada?
looking- yeah.
There was
Oh,
one
I didn't
left.
know it was
There was
Canada.
one left and it closed and it was like a big deal.
Yeah, because what the fuck are you doing?
But like Pizza Hut, you used to be able to go inside and eat, and it was
I'm
like,
sorry. It was in Oregon.
oh shit.
Okay, I thought it was in the States.
Yeah, I thought it was that side of the country, but I thought it was in Canada. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, B. But it was in 2019 is when it was gone.
died from
Oh
COVID.
my god, my ears
Yeah,
are
COVID
so
killed it.
sweaty.
Oh yes.
But we're talking about like how like you went from that to today. You could essentially take any fast food joint,
And just swap the signs.
you swap the signs, same
Mm-hmm.
place.
So
Yeah,
pretty
the
much.
company that I work for, we recently built a new location, and it is not a fast food restaurant whatsoever. And I swear to God, they showed us the concept art for it, and I was like, "Is that a fucking Wendy's?" Like,
Excuse me, ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
It was the
I fucking love when they take like an
it was
old
the
Pizza Hut.
exact same building.
Did you tell them this, B?
Yes. That was the first thing out of my mouth. But they put the concept art up on the big screen, and I was like, why does it look like a Wendy's? And my boss was like,
I hope they took that and actually just didn't do it.
oh, no,
the
it looks like a
architects over
Wendy's.
there in
They
the
built it,
Oh,
and
they
it looks
built
like
it?
a Wendy's.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
The architects over there in the corner. Son of a bitch.
No, it's the same architect that built the Wendy's.
It is, yeah.
It's the same dude.
There's like a
he's branching out.
Chipotle. There's like a Chipotle like 2 buildings down, and I swear to God, it's the exact same building.
Chipotle is probably the best example.
Well, so that's going to be one of our
Yeah.
culprits here.
That's
Yeah.
one of the reasons, actually.
All right, so you're going into the death of buffet. Got it.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So, like, essentially, when you start, actually, I'm going to attack. I know jack shit about the buffet. I'm going to tackle the fast food portion of it.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So, what like essentially happened is when fast food started becoming more and more popular, McDonald's really like took off with the lead of saying like, "Hey, we're not worried about like individualizing the food and making it per person."
We need new chairs. For those that are not watching the YouTube,
Just
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
is skinning her chair.
Brandy pulled off
fine.
a chair scab.
I just pulled off a giant chunk of like leather
Skin.
from this chair.
Skin.
hell yeah,
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
this is going great.
As soon as one giggles, the other one. Just, why don't you two ride together?
No.
Because we wouldn't get anywhere.
Yeah, that means outside of my house. Like, why are you guys still here? Go home.
So like fast food became a thing, and it really started off of like they were trying to make individual meals per person, and it was fast, but it wasn't like super fast. McDonald's really turned it into a streamlined like chain of they are making food for you to come there and pick up, and that fucking exploded. And the name of the game became all how many people can you get through the line. They were not worried about quality. They were not worried about comfort of
Quantity over quality,
Yeah.
for sure.
And so they were just pumping shit out. And
Yeah.
that fucking worked. People were impressed by the speed of it. And so that met its need. And that's why fast food was so cheap. Now, they call this speedy service. And so that it's just name of the game, as fast as you can, get them in and out. Because turning over tables means profit.
Time is money.
As time went on, the two culprits I was talking about, you have Chipotle and Panera.
Panera?
Who fucking
Yeah. So they were like fast casual. That was the new term that was coming out, was fast casual.
Now, I know that's been taking over for sure.
Well,
Yeah.
Chipotle was owned by McDonald's, wasn't it?
At one point,
right.
eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not initially.
Oh, okay.
So places like Chipotle, places like Panera, places like Five Guys started
Yeah,
popping up.
I'm sure like the Fridays and the Chili's and the whatchamacallit has something to do with that too, yeah?
It was more so like imagine Culver's, Chipotle.
Like places that aren't necessarily super fast food. They have a reputation of being a little bit more high quality, maybe a little healthier. Maybe they have like healthier options.
Sure.
And so those were starting to become very, very popular.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. Okay.
And these places were selling that idea of, hey, you're gonna pay more, but it's better quality food. And they're okay if you hang out for a little bit. And
Sure.
so it started pushing that idea, and people became more concerned with like the quality of the food. And you have McDonald's, which was not known for quality of food, and
No.
you
Still
So
hard.
is this before or after the Super Size Me campaign?
This is after.
Okay.
of like
Just trying to date it.
So Super Size Me was what, late 90s?
Early 2000s,
Early
I think.
2000s.
I think I was in high school for
Okay,
that.
so it was maybe like a little bit, but just barely before. But that was another contributor, right?
Yeah.
So
Morgan
like
Spurlock.
So like places like Chipotle, places like Panera, they had this reputation for being a little bit healthier, and because of stuff like Super Size Me, the unhealthiness of places like McDonald's really came into the forefront. People were like, we are putting junk into our bodies. So they started transitioning a little bit over to these fast casual restaurants that had a little bit more of a reputation of being healthier.
So, and actually in reference to that, Super Size Me came out May 7th of 04.
Oh shit, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so like you said, high school, yeah.
I knew I was in high school. That dude died recently too.
He did. Well,
Super
surprise,
Size Me guy
surprise.
died?
Yeah, he died.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I don't know, a year or two ago, maybe.
It was a little bit ago.
Yeah.
And so the reason you started getting a lot of these like blander looks is because they were trying to reverse the image of what they were. They were trying to say, fuck, we gotta look clean now. We gotta look upscale.
We have to look
So-
healthy. We have to look,
So
like
thi-
these other
think-
places.
Think of like a hospital. Like hospitals don't have a whole lot of fucking color to them. They're pretty bland because it's easier to show that it's cleaner.
Well, yeah, it's there for that.
It's
yeah.
easier to
Yeah.
know that you're going to die in this building.
They
Paint it taupe.
When you go into a house, into the housing market, how many houses have you come across that are just fucking white?
Oh, the Martha,
Yeah.
Martha Stewart kitchens?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Because
it looks clean.
It looks a lot cleaner.
I fucking hate it.
And it
It's-
also looks more high end. So, like, some of
does.
these places were starting to raise their prices, and to not justify, but to kind of like mask that, they were trying to like give this, like, I guess, air of more high end. So they would revamp their buildings and to make them look less cheap.
Well, that
which was
makes
like
sense.
that was part of the the bright red seats and the booths and the it was like it was a little cheap looking at that
I
point.
used to be able to sit on a burger and eat a burger.
We
Yeah,
were
They took that from
we
me.
were a
know.
proper nation once.
We were.
So what I thought was fucking interesting when I went down this rabbit hole
Yeah.
is that was intentional. The seat design, they were making it uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not comfortable.
They didn't
right?
want
They,
people to
they
like
wanted
hang
you
out.
to get the fuck out of
Yeah.
the restaurant.
Yeah,
You're like,
there's-
get your sticky-handed kids out of here.
There was a psychology about that.
Get 'em into
actually,
the ball pit.
I studied it in college, oddly enough, about that the psychology around restaurants
Yeah.
forms and function. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I never
There's
thought
much-
about it.
Yeah.
But they
Color.
hired so many smart people to do this.
Like even
amazing.
even like the colors that they pick.
Mm-hmm.
But when you think about it though, like how much fun we thought the play places were,
Mm-hmm.
like take that out of the equation. They were disgusting.
Oh, 100%.
Well, yeah, everything we did as kids was disgusting.
100%. That's why
We were
that's
kids.
why I never got COVID.
That's why I have an immune system.
I just don't think that like even if McDonald's had play places nowadays, I don't know that I would put my child in a play place.
So I actually have something about that, by the way. So
Same.
back in 1970 and 1980s, McDonald's and Burger King actually first started adding play places to the restaurants. The first one was actually in California in 71. And then they tried to expand on that. McDonald's tried to expand on that in 91 when they created a chain called Leaps and Bounds, which eventually merged with Discovery Zone and Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh my God, Discovery Zone.
All right, peaceful, real one.
Man. Where's a core memory?
Oh yeah, it is. So this was a thing that was rolled out across the board at one point. The idea, of course, at the time was to start attracting some families, some children. But the Big Mac climber apparently had a lot of safety issues. Surprise, surprise.
So one of my favorite childhood memories was I went with this huge ass group of like anyone from 12 to 18-year-olds, and we were going to the Fort Knox Tank Museum.
Okay.
And it was so fucking cool. However, someone jacked up the times entirely, and so we arrived like 2 to 3 hours early.
Oh, okay.
There was a McDonald's down the street with a play place.
Run it.
And the 12 to 18-year-olds proceeded to beat the ever-loving fuck out of each other in this play place. Just clotheslining each other, fucking beaming each other with the little plastic balls in the ball pit.
That sounds about right.
And, yeah, no, I miss those things. I know why they shut them the fuck down.
I get it.
Yeah, dude.
So actually going on to that. So in 1989, the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission fined McDonald's $4 million.
Yeah.
We have camera footage of these 12 to 18-year-olds beating the shit out of each other outside of Fort
No,
Knox.
it's probably like someone found a turd in the ball pit or something.
So what happened was this actually the fine of $4 million came from them not reporting 400 injuries related
To the play place.
to the Big Mac
God
climber
damn.
specifically.
Yeah.
Actually,
You can
to
still
that one thing specifically.
and
is
you know
so
if you
funny.
drive through Cedar Lake, you can still see that one in that person's front yard.
So,
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
sure can. I can't believe that's still there.
It's pure nightmare fuel. It just sitting out there rusting away.
Oh, that's even better.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, what John and Brandy were talking about is definitely what I would say step 2 to the change and everything. And I would say the step 1 was the slow removal of McDonald's kids from McDonald's.
That's true.
Because that happened first, and then the casual dining.
Yeah, there was this
aspect
whole
of
thing where like the government was like, "Hey, you probably shouldn't be marketing exclusively to children,"
Mm-hmm.
and McDonald's was like, "Huh?
Yeah.
tobacco
But, guys,
industry sits
What
the
do
fuck
you
back
mean?"
Right. Like you just see them
Yeah.
like going back into the
Because-
bush like Homer with a cigarette.
Because what I found out
What do
actually
you mean we can't sell blueberry flavored cigarettes?
what I
Kids
found
love them."
I'm fucking loving it. But have you ever seen that meme of
Captain Nicotine.
that obese Ronald McDonald at some '90s party? And everything, these kids are he looks like just scary. And the kids are screaming. And the caption is, I'd be McFucking screaming.
That's
Every time I see it, I just lose it. But anyway,
Yeah, like, so there were two things I realized as an adult. That the one is way more of your adult friends have tried cocaine than you know.
Accurate.
And two is way more people will do insane things with their feces. And that is why I would never go in a McDonald's play pit
God.
today.
Fair enough.
Yes,
well, that was a turn.
I just watched the Poop Cruise on Netflix not too long
dude,
ago.
I want to watch that so
Yeah, I haven't watched it
bad.
yet.
That'll be its own
I
episode.
need Melina to
I haven't
come over
watched it
so I
yet.
can use her Netflix
But-
password.
Okay.
We should do bad cruise ship experiences.
I've only been on 2 cruises, and I
I've
was fine on
never-
both of them.
I've never been
not
on
like
one.
internal to us, but
Sure.
like in
Oh,
general,
like just
like
in general, like shitty cruise ship happenings.
Shitty.
So-
Shitty.
shitty.
So
Well,
we're gonna
somebody
do,
write. Do you want me to write that down?
So-
Actually, you don't have anything underneath your fucking topics.
No,
I'll
I
put it
have-
under you.
no, he
I
does
have
now.
5.
He does
I
now.
have 5
Oh,
things.
I haven't checked.
So we're just gonna do the Titanic now.
The Titanic can be one of them.
Wow, John has topics. Look at that.
Look at that. Get ready for some
3 years deep.
He's an adult.
unhinged
3 years
fucking
deep.
episodes.
We
So,
are 3
what I-
years into this damn
So
thing.
what
All
I
right.
found out
I learned how to
today,
Google.
what I found out today, I didn't find this in my initial readings, but what I found out.
I'm sweating so bad I don't have my hair tied.
I look over at Brandon and she looks like a sumo wrestler with her hair.
Oh yeah, John, that's a compliment.
Oh.
Great dishonor.
The perfect like low rise bun.
It's on like directly on top of my head, under
Hi,
my
Aaron. How are you?
Better than Brandy, apparently.
under my headphones.
So-
It's holding it. I don't have a hair tie, so it's just up there.
So what I found out today, I did not find it in my initial research when we first talked about this topic, but McDonald's actually has a full-fledged canon for
Fucking what?
the characters.
oh yeah, they
Oh,
have like,
yeah. Oh,
they have like
yeah.
a lore.
Full-fledged.
Dude,
lore.
John, I'm with you because I'm like,
They
like
literally
a
have
fucking
lore.
howitzer for
for what?
get Mick fucked.
for
We're gonna
the
give you the Big Mac.
it's for the McGermans, obviously, but that wasn't even good. Anyway, but yeah, so yeah, Ronald McDonald is confirmed in the McDonald's canon as magic.
That makes
Like
sense.
he has, he's
I thought you were
magical.
gonna say
He has
confirmed as German.
Yeah, he has magical properties. Hamburger patties grow from plants. Not like a vegetarian stance, but like
Yeah.
we pick hamburger patties.
Fucking
Well, there's a whole like McDonald land or whatever.
Yeah,
where they
that's
all
where the lore is
live.
based on.
Ah,
And there was movies and stuff about it.
that rings a bell.
There was
Yeah.
a game. I forgot that there was a game.
There was like a whole.
Probably was.
When
like,
we were
if
growing
you-
up, there was a game for fucking everything.
This is
though.
true.
So you would
Accurate.
get a box of cereal that had
And
a
they would be like,
disc
log on
That is
to
true. It is
log
the
on
golden
to
age.
frostedflakes.com and play Tony the Tiger.
Transformers
Snake
was
or
a
whatever.
30-minute commercial.
I remember
Yeah.
fucking Pepsi Man because I remember Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man.
That
It
is
sticks.
vaguely familiar, and it bothers me.
It sticks with you.
So yeah,
I want to
there was
know
that
what Pepsi
push.
Man is.
There was that push to get kids off of McDonald's because if there's anything we don't do in the society is moderation, apparently. Mm-hmm. And so yeah,
America.
America.
You just said McDonald's cannon earlier. Me and Aaron both thought of a howitzer.
Yep.
And we didn't question it. We were just like, yeah, no, they have a howitzer.
Yeah,
Well, I
Pepsi
mean-
Man, by the way.
You know, Pepsi had a Navy.
Wait.
Yep. Well, yes.
I know.
But
I know.
Do you guys remember
Where did he come from? What's he doing?
when some guys...
Pepsi Cola
you don't want to know.
from Pepsi Land.
Okay.
Do you guys remember when that one guy sued
Yeah, the
fucking-
Harrier jet.
Yeah, there was a documentary about that on. Was that Netflix
There is.
or
Yeah,
no?
Netflix
It was.
had- no, I think Netflix
I
has
thought it
it.
was on Prime.
And he
Whatever.
fucking,
It was a good episode. I watched
he
it.
Wait.
fucking won.
What?
So,
Yeah, so-
it was like
Go ahead.
Pepsi or something like
That's the
that.
source of most of the disclaimers you see in ads now.
There
Is
was,
what John's talking about.
there was a commercial for like Pepsi. I can't remember if it was Pepsi or not.
No, Pepsi points. It was
Of-
Pepsi points.
They had the little Pepsi points, and then
Yeah.
one of the things they were showing like all the cool prizes, and they kept upscaling it. And eventually, at one point, they showed a fucking Harrier fighter jet, and then they said
with a number.
they said like 2 million points. So this motherfucker got
2 million.
2 million
It was,
points.
7
went
million.
to Pepsi and
It-
goes, "Give me my Harrier
He
jet."
bought points. That was the thing, was you didn't have to get the Pepsi.
Yeah.
You could also buy points.
Oh, yeah.
And then I think there were investors or something. It was a whole thing.
So
And the court was like, "Yeah, man, you guys advertised a fighter jet with a point value. You
I
advertised
mean, yeah, that's your own
something."
fault at that point.
Won.
By the way, this was 1996, and it was 7 million Pepsi points.
Oh my god. Well,
Yeah,
there was a guy. Wait, there was a guy who cheated at the McDonald's Monopoly,
Oh yeah.
I remember.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Remember
Yeah,
that?
I remember that.
He like rigged it. He was like a worker or something.
Oh,
He
yeah, I
rigged
remember
it.
that.
Yeah.
I was never even huge on McDonald's, but man, I miss Monopoly.
The McDonald's
was a great
Monopoly
time.
was fucking wild. People
Yeah.
went. I went nuts for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I would like have my little cup holder filled with all my little things. I'm like, all right.
Yep.
And
There were like meetups where people would get together and like trade their pieces or
yeah.
whatever.
well, it's funny because you always.
Get shanked for Baltic Avenue.
Well, it's funny because you always think about it. You're like, oh, it's just a random assortment. You just gotta get lucky. Like, yeah, they just
No.
they just printed off billions of
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah,
that-
they knew what they were doing.
and they would control the one piece that you needed.
what,
So
they
the
print
game
the whole
store-
board just because they said they did?
So the game store that I used to work at back in the day, there was a McDonald's right next door to it. And I had, I think there was like 6 or 7 of us that worked there. We all were in on it. And we all, like the amount of money I spent on McDonald's back then, we spent on McDonald's back then, was a fucking mint. We did not win shit. But we tried
Yeah.
as a group. We tried.
And that's how they got you.
That's how they get you. But back to the topic that we were talking about, though, just like, again, about how sterile, like you guys had mentioned, McDonald's and Burger King and all them have become. It made me remember the whole thing about Trix. You remember how Trix cereal used to be shapes when we were kids?
It's back to shapes again.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. I saw it in the grocery store the other
Those
day.
sons of bitches.
Yeah, and it said like on the box, it was like shapes are back or like
Everything's
whatever.
a fucking redo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like they got rid of it in 06.
They did, and it was just like round circles.
Oh, yeah, here it
forever.
is. It was reintroduced in 18. I'm sorry.
And then people were online
Right.
like, what if Trix isn't only like circles now because you could only see the shapes when you were a kid
kids,
because
yeah.
Trix are for kids, and people were like, whoa.
Like, wow, we
It was like, no,
we are
these sons
doing
of
way
bitches.
too much drugs.
We cracked the code.
Way
Yeah.
too many
Yep.
drugs.
No, it
Yep.
was just that came out of like some
Drug.
dude who was
Drug
high
induced.
and like on Twitter.
Did you want to talk about buffets since?
Oh, you got it, man. Go ahead.
Or okay, so because I thought it was kind of interesting just where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
At least the American buffet came from. What else but gambling?
Naturally.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I believe it was called the Chuck Wagon. Forgive me, these notes are old. They're
Yeah.
from when
Go,
Yeah, it's
we
been
were
a while.
doing this originally.
going
But
to a buffet today is a gamble.
I mean,
There's
Whether you
only
get-
like 2
there's like
anyways.
none,
Yeah,
they don't
that's-
even exist
I
anymore.
was saying you have like Golden Corral.
And that's really it.
I
Yeah.
will
and it's
never
a
go to
gamble
Golden Corral.
on whether or not you get food poisoning.
Well, the one that's by the only one that there's 2 by us. I'm sorry, but the one that's by you guys, the one in Cherville, they
Yeah.
actually completely redid that place.
Did they really?
Yeah, they
haven't
gutted
been
it and
there.
remodeled
I've
it.
never been in it.
I haven't been there in a very long time. The first time I went in was maybe a couple years after it opened, and it was disgusting.
Yeah, so what happened was because I was only in there once before. I haven't been there back there since, but I know that they closed it for a few years to
Yeah.
actually remodel it and fix it because it was fucking filth.
Okay, well,
Filth.
Okay.
I
So
it's
yeah,
a
it's been
buffet.
it's
Oh my God,
been
do you guys
fixed.
remember? Do you guys remember China Buffet?
Well, there's still 2 of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
I,
my
I've
God!
been always been fine.
Look up their reviews.
Which one?
Look up BCO.
Look up
So there's
like
2.
look up the one on
There's one in Griffith.
Indianapolis. On
The one in Cherville.
yes, look up their
Yeah,
reviews.
that one I never go to. The one in Griffith is the one I used to fuck
They
with.
have like negative stars on Yelp.
I believe that.
It's just person after person after person being like, they dropped my chicken on the floor and then gave it to me.
The one I miss, and it's probably, again, just because I was a kid, it probably didn't live up to anything, but it was Sizzler.
Sizzler was always good
Yeah,
stuff.
that was where
I never went to.
that was where we went for my birthday every year. Was
I went.
Sizzler.
We went to Shakey's.
Thank
Remember
you.
Yeah.
Shakey's.
I was just about to bring it up.
Hell yeah.
That dark ass,
Hell
dirty
yeah.
ass fucking arcade room it had.
The crocodile, the little crocodile where you like bat him on the head and then,
Yes.
yeah.
Not a buffet, not a buffet, but how about play shapers?
Play Shapers, hell yeah.
I don't remember PlayStation.
That was like the discount Discovery Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
don't remember that one.
I had at least 2 birthday parties at Play Shapers.
I never had a birthday party there. I went to many birthday parties
It was
there.
basically Discovery Zone, but like where was it? Hammond?
I was gonna say, where was it?
45.
I've never been here.
In Highland?
Yeah, it's that giant Dollar General.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, yeah.
it was like the cheap ass version of Discovery
Yeah.
Zone.
What about CC?
It was just a big play place.
There's only
Yeah.
one CC's that I knew of, and that was out here in Portage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
Well,
used to be a CC's
Cherville.
over by the old China buffet, and
Oh,
it's gone now.
the Cherville one, the same strip as Hooters and
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It's now
Harbor Freight.
It's now like
Yeah.
a Middle Eastern food.
that
Place.
one's gone. I didn't know. It was
yeah,
gone.
it's like
Oh, the
it's like
CC's
a
been gone, yeah.
Okay.
It's like a non-restaurant or
Oh,
whatever.
that place is good.
I've never been there, but it looks good.
It's good.
Yeah.
So
It's like naan and kebab or whatever it's called. Yeah.
that sounds. I'll fuck with that.
Yeah.
But what was I about to say? And even birthday wise, just to close that door real quick. But I have to say before we close it, we got to give a shout out to the OG Celebration Station.
Yeah.
I mean, who are we as people if we're not going to talk about that? I mean, come on. Like, I got lucky. My brother worked there for a bit, and he hooked the boy up with
Celebrations.
some tokens here and there.
Yep.
It's like the only thing I remember him ever giving me.
Even the names were more fun back then.
It was a
Seriously.
celebration, and it was at that station.
It sure was.
But every time we I played baseball pretty much my entire life, and every time we won a championship, which was my entire life, we go there for our party, and it was a great time.
Hell yeah.
Those are good memories.
Blade and skate. I don't know what just made me think of
Blade
that,
and
but
skate?
blade and skate.
Do you remember the ice cream bar at Shakey's?
Yes, I do. Wow, it was like a salad bar but for ice cream.
Yes, it sure was.
That was great.
Hell yeah.
That was good stuff. That was a good memory.
We're
So,
doing
like-
it again.
What?
We were on topic for at least a half
Okay,
hour.
wait. No, I have to tell the story. I have to tell this story about buffets real quick.
Well, at least it's
So-
on topic.
Okay, so for my senior class trip, we went to Washington, D.C. Lame as fuck, whatever. Anyway, so we took a Greyhound bus there. And the entire trip, it was like a week, it was like 10 days long, okay? The school made some sort of a deal with Old Country Buffet. And
I remember you telling me this.
and like, so they gave us like this massive discount. We ate at Old Country Buffet for breakfast, lunch, and dinner
OCB.
every single day
Hell
for
yeah.
10 days. I'm sorry, 9 days.
Brandy
because-
still hasn't pooped to this day.
Dude, I couldn't walk in to an Old Country Buffet without like gagging in my mouth. It was disgusting after a while. Like the very last day we got to go to like ESPN Zone or whatever.
Sure.
And like that was the big party day. But like the whole way there, the whole way back, it was
OCB.
oh my God. I was scarred.
Never been in an Old Country Buffet. I was glad I walked into.
I think
I'll say that.
I lost like 10 pounds that week because I'm like, I just can't eat this anymore.
I would have had the opposite effect.
See, the last buffet I went to was like on a cruise. It was super nice.
Yeah.
It was
That's
like
the
an
last
old
one I
country
remember at least.
buffet, but like quality.
The ones
food.
at the casinos used to be really good.
Yes.
I've always heard that. I've
really
never-
good.
Yeah, I don't. I've been into 2 casinos in my life,
Yeah.
and one was for a concert. I just didn't stop by the buffet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they
I've been
were
to
so
I've been to 3
good.
Buffets
casinos
They were
to
great.
gamble, but
Yeah,
I'm
They were
not
great.
hammered or anything, so I'm really never at the point
Fair
I need
enough.
to eat.
I've actually never spent $1 at a casino
No,
in my entire life.
Really?
I just play blackjack,
Nope. No, gambling's
Yeah,
the one
when I go-
one vice I just don't have.
We go,
and I've
we-
done it 4 times.
We go to the casino every
So-
once in a while for work stuff, and my boss will like give me money to gamble with, and I usually lose it all.
Fucking what?
Yeah.
Well,
She'll just like hand me $100.
You could just pocket it.
I probably would have.
Well, she wants me to like have fun, so she's like, "Here."
Would you have fun pocketing it?
I'm now $100 richer.
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
having fun.
I'm having a great time.
I'm now closer to being paid what I deserve.
You could do a $100 patch job on that snake portal.
I mean, I don't know. That would only get rid of one of them.
Honestly, again, like if we do that address thing we talked about earlier, we're gonna have a whore portal, aka a hortle.
A hoardle.
So
That's if somebody moves in with me.
honestly, a brothel, and you're gonna have
I
a.
missed this conversation, but I know what's going on.
You know what I'm talking
no.
about.
Yeah.
And we're on Patreon.
I ain't gotta change this
anyway.
topic. Yeah, we gotta.
1946, the Chuck Wagon debuts,
There
as
we
I
go.
said. So that was 1946 at
Okay.
the El Rancho Vegas Hotel. And it was a midnight buffet.
It's a good time.
Yeah, for gamblers and whatnot. And
Perfect time for a buffet.
it became the model for future casino buffets. And so, and when I said buffets, I should have specifically said American buffets. Obviously, there was a word for it. It existed elsewhere in the world, but for American buffets.
Other countries don't believe in this form of gluttony.
But they have a word for it.
The royal families of Europe would disagree.
It roughly translates to like gross American dinner.
they just ate the poor, Ben.
Have you heard of Henry VIII?
Have you seen Henry VIII? All sides of him.
Especially his leg. Anyway,
spheres don't have sides.
It's true. That's true.
They
So-
have one continuous side.
so from there on in the 50s, buffets became a staple in casinos, offering an all-you-can-eat format as value. What is happening?
I'm
Eric's got his little fan of it.
Oh,
I'm being sexually aroused by a fan.
that actually has two different meanings
Both are true.
on the podcast.
Both are true.
So carry on. We're almost at an hour, so we're nailing it.
Only an hour?
Yeah.
Fuck, I thought we were overtime. It is so hot.
It is so hot.
Oh,
yeah.
hurry up.
So
The
are our
idea
fans.
spreads slowly beyond Nevada. The 1960s, the buffet concept makes its way to middle-class suburbia, with standalone buffets and cafeteria-style dining becoming popular for their low prices and family-friendly appeal. And then the 70s and 80s are what
Sex appeal.
Close your eyes, Aaron. Bad John. Bad John.
You're fucking up the camera.
Okay, we're almost done with this episode.
So,
hang on.
70s and 80s, this is what's considered the boom years, where you had chains like I mentioned before, Sizzler, Old Country Buffet, Ponderosa Steakhouse. They began opening around the U.S.
It's Ponderosa. Dude, Ponderosa chicken wings, fuck.
Yes. 1983, Golden Corral launches buffet.
Powering through it.
We got
Golden Corral was originally a steakhouse, which I didn't know.
this. What?
Yeah,
I did
originally.
know that.
And so they switched to a buffet style service. 1980s, buffets as family dining icons. Suburban development and rising middle class incomes fuel the buffet industry.
Wow, that's a new term. Rising middle class incomes.
What?
Haven't heard that one.
John, I'm never going to get through this.
What is that? I've never.
He has a point. What the fuck's a
does
rising
have-
middle
He does
class?
have a point, but it's on the tail end of pissing me off.
What language is that?
Dining out becomes more frequent, and buffets are marketed as economical and generous.
Generous.
Well, I mean, it's a buffet.
Eat you peasants.
Let's see here. 1990s, peak popularity and market saturation. Buffet chains boom nationwide. Old Country Buffet, Ryan's, Hometown Buffet.
Hometown Buffet, yeah.
Never saw one of those.
They merged with Old Country Buffet. So there was a Hometown Buffet. Shoot, where was it? There was one around us, but then Old Country Buffet like bought it. And it became an Old Country Buffet.
Oh, okay.
Was it the one in Maryville?
I think so.
The one that
So-
was in the plaza? Yeah.
It was a Hometown Buffet.
I think you're right.
And then it turned into an Old Country. I think.
That's a memory I haven't thought about in forever. So I think that's right, though.
Yeah.
So in the 90s, this is where they actually start popping up in mall food courts and then the strip malls and what have you. Las Vegas, resorts like Bellagio and Caesar's Palace reinvent the Vegas buffet as high-end experiences with crab legs, carving stations, international dishes.
Yeah, that's like cruise life right there. That's what you get on. When you go on a cruise,
Yeah.
that's the type of buffet you'll get.
Yeah,
Well,
that's kind of like the ones at the casinos.
I was gonna say it makes sense why the casinos do that because they're trying to emulate Vegas and this and that.
Yeah.
But
makes
yeah,
sense.
cruise buffets.
Top tier.
Fuck.
I've never been on a cruise, so I
So
wouldn't know.
and then this is where the saturation starts. So with so many buffet options, competition intensifies. The margins start getting thin on all of them, more or less, because again, there's so many, and they're trying to outdo each other
The customers were not getting thin.
with more offerings at lower prices. Food waste, labor costs, and inconsistent quality become persistent issues though masked by the still high volume of foot traffic. So basically, your waste is increasing.
Your waste is increasing.
And I am gonna throw you out of that fucking window.
I've only said like 1/10 of the comments I wanted to make.
So
We're gonna get through this episode eventually.
I'm trying.
I think I'm nailing it. That was a good one.
I'm gonna. Anyway, so 2000s changing tastes, financial strains. This is where you guys started. Rise of fast casual chains, Panera Bread, Chipotle, Five Guys. Fast, fresh, customizable buffets start to seem outdated and impersonal. 2005 to 2008 is the first major decline. The parent company of several chains start closing underperforming locations. Public health concerns over food handling begin to tarnish the buffet image.
My mom used to call it Old Country Barfay.
Nice, Barb.
Yeah, can we get a thank you
For Barb,
we had the
for my
button.
mom?
for
Rest in
Barb,
peace.
we can do that. Barbie earned that one.
And then 2008, the Great Recession hits. The downturn reduces consumer dining budgets. Buffets.
I was gonna say it never stopped. I'm just here for comments.
Clearly,
Oh my God.
Comedic relief.
because you have no screen in front of you.
And there's a screen. That's two screens.
I got two screens.
He's got
It's
one more
off.
screen than you
Oh,
do.
I got two. I got a whole nother screen than you. I did most of the work.
Not very nice.
Are you gonna keep going?
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, you're holding us up. Let's go. Come on.
You sound like you're in a walking mood, Brandy. That's a bold move for our first ride together in a long time. Their operational inefficiencies lead to massive loss. 2008 to 2010, bankruptcy waves. Chains like Old Country Buffet and Ryan's file for bankruptcy. Locations shuttered around the country. Attempts at rebranding and revamping largely fail. And beyond this, I don't fucking care. Go ahead, John.
COVID.
I'm gonna supersize my foot in your ass.
Oh yeah, I read this earlier. That dude died last year, actually.
It was only last year?
Yes.
I didn't even hear about that.
Wow.
I had no idea he died.
I thought it was much further
What
back.
did he die of?
Let's see.
What is, like, diabetes?
Morgan Spurlock
I mean, he was a fairly healthy individual other than that documentary.
died in May of 24.
But he like did it. Didn't he do it like a
So-
couple times?
So I had.
He
was
did
only-
do. I think he did 2 of them, right?
like,
Yeah.
I think maybe another one.
I was aware of the one.
So like, the whole idea of like, oh, fast food's unhealthy. It was,
It was
just, like,
cancer.
it was just portion.
shit.
It was portion controls that fucked people up.
Well, again, moderation.
I remember
Like-
there was some biology teacher who was doing like a health class or whatever in high school, and he had his high school class make a dietary meal plan for him for like a couple of months, only utilizing the food from McDonald's. And they had to follow like dietary guidelines. So like they were trying to balance foods and whatnot. And it wasn't like he was eating like, today you get a French fry. Like he was having meals.
Mm-hmm.
He lost a considerable amount of weight.
Because he wasn't like overeating.
Right.
Yeah, because he was doing
And there's
portion
no
control.
nutritional value in that food.
He developed
Remember-
a tapeworm.
Remember when McDonald's
Jeez.
had like salads and you could like, it was in a cup and you could shake it?
Yeah, I remember those.
But I also remember growing up, McDonald's was a treat. That wasn't dinner, you know,
True.
or whatever. It was.
Treat
It,
yourself.
it was a treat, you know, with the parents.
Yeah, you got
for-
McDonald's money?
Yeah. Well, no,
we got
like,
McDonald's
didn't.
at home. We got nuggets at home.
We
Like-
definitely did.
like a good report card day, or,
Oh, yeah.
or something like that's what I mean. So it was something like that.
I remember
or
there was
you're
like,
on a road trip with your family.
or like
Those were why we went to McDonald's.
for like our fundraisers at school,
Mm-hmm.
if you sold the most whatever candy bars bullshit, you would get to take a limo 2 blocks from the school to McDonald's. That was our reward.
We need to talk about the pyramid scheme that is selling candy bars at
Oh
some
my
point.
god,
Yeah.
I know.
Because that is in itself.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one.
Yes.
Follow the money.
I'm writing that down.
Let's
Yes,
follow the
Write
money.
that down.
Can I make a small mention about that team that won?
Why
whatever?
the fuck are you asking for permission for anything at this point?
Yeah,
That's
just say
fair.
it.
I'm going to mention about the basketball team that won the championship or whatever and went to the White House and Trump just fed them like all McDonald's.
McDonald's? Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I forgot about that already.
That was like first term,
First term
early,
presidency.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's when we thought his antics were funny.
Yeah, that was like, LOL, look at the president. He eats a bunch of McDonald's.
Yeah, now he's just hiding files that he's
And now he's a
allegedly-
pedophile.
Allegedly did have. Anyways, we're not a political podcast, so don't talk about politics.
Yeah,
on
sorry.
here. But he started it. Anyways,
Just kidding.
Don't fuck children.
Yeah.
you really don't do that.
Yeah, don't do
little
that.
kids.
Don't do that.
We do
Don't
not
diddle.
endorse that
Don't
behavior
diddle. Don't do
on
that.
this podcast.
Not a political statement. Don't fuck children.
Yeah. Required Taste does not endorse
Diddling.
pedophilia on this podcast.
Nope. Anywho, I'm gonna write that down.
Don't fuck children.
Yes.
Sadly, that's where more of my head went to.
Sadly, that's
Aaron,
what we're
like-
getting to.
Aaron,
Is
like,
more
writes it on the
companies
back
need
of his
to
hand.
specifically state, guys, yeah, we have to say this. Everyone's got to sign the company policy. We don't fuck
Oh,
children.
so
It's against company policy.
It's in the mission statement.
so there's a
I'm pretty sure that last entire like 5 minutes is gonna get us demonetized. Anyways,
so there's
Yeah, the government's going to shut us down.
that's what I'm
We're
talking about.
already on a list. Are you kidding? We're
I have
absolutely
been on a list, but
It's on the
anyway,
suicide list with Facebook.
I fucking hate you. So in the research,
oh, you
This-
didn't know that? Then suicidal.
Oh,
in the research today, I found out that there is a very serious and rigorous, relatively speaking, Ronald McDonald training program. Or at least there was until they phased all this
No,
crap
wait,
out, but now they're coming
wait.
back.
Doesn't
I'm not waiting.
no, wait. They
Talk
have a
about making-
university. They have a university
Yeah.
that McDonald's does.
Talking about being suicidal.
So, yeah, Ronald and How, I think is the manual that they use. And everything. And there's also, again, the person has to memorize the canon and everything. Ronald McDonald is magic and everything.
It's a 105 millimeter howitzer.
He's up there with Santa, as far
Sure.
as, don't let the kids in on
They
it.
like don't use Ronald McDonald in anything anymore.
Well, none of them.
He's dead.
They
Yeah.
phased them all out.
Is he dead?
They're bringing them back slowly, but they phased them. This went with the aggressive kid campaign.
Yeah.
So they wanted to get rid of the characters slowly.
Dude. I'm just gonna.
What?
in the lore. In the lore.
aggressive kid campaign.
Yeah. Okay. Advertising.
The campaign for aggressive kids.
All right, we're at 107. Or, hold on, we're at an hour and 7 minutes. Can we just?
No.
Okay.
So
In the lore, in the lore, is he dead?
No.
No, he's still alive. He's still hanging out.
Well,
He's magic. He can't die.
He can't die. He's immortal.
just because you vanish into a space ghost doesn't mean you're dead, according to DJ.
Space Ghost.
Oh yeah, the whole
Yoda.
the Star Wars episode.
Oh,
I'm making
like,
long
what are you
con
guys talking
references
about?
back to 2 years ago.
So,
anyway.
Listen to all the episodes, people.
So
I
yeah,
don't know.
Honestly.
there
Yeah,
were,
go back and
but
listen
no,
to that
there were
episode.
interesting things in there. What reminded me of it was, I guess there's a specific line in there where Ronald McDonald is not allowed, and this is sound advice.
He's not allowed to fuck children.
He's not allowed
Grimaces.
to initiate a hug with a kid.
That's good.
Oh, I can see that. I
that's
can
good advice.
absolutely see that.
Specific thing in there.
Wow, Brandy was spot
Good
on.
advice.
And so you're supposed to just steer him away or something like that.
Sound advice.
But yeah, that's a whole training man, whole rigorous, and then what is it? Couldn't be seen even eating in costume and makeup.
He couldn't eat McDonald's.
Is he
couldn't
Kim
eat.
Jong-un?
Why
Well,
not?
He's magic.
Fair enough.
Doesn't need to eat.
Well, that sounds like some Disney shit right there.
You would think that he
there
would
was
be eating
one-
like fries or something.
And there was one guy that apparently the big thing is you cannot absolutely under any circumstances admit to being anybody else other than Ronald McDonald. When you're in your character and everything.
Sure.
And there was a guy that got arrested because he got into a minor car wreck and everything, but he wouldn't answer to anything except Ronald McDonald.
That is
He
hilarious.
wouldn't produce his
He committed.
documents.
Dude got bills to pay.
He committed to the character.
He was probably at fault.
Well, I was
wouldn't
thinking-
admit.
Commit to the bit.
He is like, no, I am Ronald McDonald.
Look at me.
But yeah, so
Here's
yeah,
my
all
Ronald
the-
McDonald Social
but yeah,
Security.
all those
Here's
characters
my
start
insurance. It says Ronald McDonald.
Mick insurance. But
Mick
it-
insurance.
Big
it
Social
all-
Security.
Mick,
But yeah, all
Mick
those,
driver's license.
I shouldn't have done it. But all of those
Mid-accident.
characters started going away when they started attacking.
What's my Mick deductible?
I asked if I could end this episode. You all said no. This is on you at this point.
I've been trying.
Let's continue.
Mick, sorry.
All right. Do you have anything else you want to add?
I have so much, but just kill it.
Okay.
Put it down like a sick dog.
You got it, dude.
Mixed sympathy.
Anyways,
Mick, kill it.
If y'all made it this far in the episode, we appreciate you listening to us. We are. If y'all would shut the fuck up, I can get through this ending.
Mick, shut the fuck up.
We can be done with this shit. Anyways, all right. So back to what I was saying. If you've been in for the episode, we appreciate you all listening to us. Please give us a subscribe if you're new. If you are already subscribed, we appreciate it. If you are been listening to us forever and you're not subscribed, subscribe. We also have a website, requiredtastepodcast.com. Check it out. We have all of our episodes there as well as merch. Follow us on social media. You'll see any updates we have about new episodes, any throwback episodes we want to post on there. You'll find it all there. We appreciate you all listening to us, and y'all be cool.
Bye.